Man who's accused of posing as a real estate agent facing a long list of charges.
Winston-Salem police say he targeted and scammed people in the Hispanic community out of thousands of dollars. Fox 8's Aaliyah Sims has been looking into this today, and she joins us live from the Winston-Salem Police Department. And Aaliyah, I was reading your reports, and you're saying that police say this scam has been going on since 2020.
Yeah, Natalie, in fact, this has been going on since 2020, and in that time, at least 6 victims have come forward. I tried speaking with them today, but they were hesitant about talking with me. But after looking over those police reports, I can tell you that some of those victims were scammed out of more than $10,000.
He collected in total around $55,000 in either rent or mortgage payments that people thought that they were either putting towards purchase to own or monthly mortgage payments.
Lieutenant Michael Allen with Winston-Salem Police is talking about this man, 29-year-old Khalil Rines. He is facing 6 counts of obtaining property by false pretense and 1 count of breaking and entering.
Understand that Mr. Rines was definitely scamming them at the level where he was showing homes that were not his for rent or for lease or to buy.
Lieutenant Allen says in some cases the victims spent their own money to renovate the homes they thought would one day be theirs. Police say the victims spent as much as $63,000 on renovations. 6 homes are involved, dating back to 2020.
The first report was in August of 2020, and then there was a gap, and then it started back up in 2021. So again, we're looking at over the course of the last at least 1.5 to 2 years.
The most disturbing part, police say, was there was a common theme.
The majority of our victims were Hispanic, and because of that, there might be a language barrier with some of them coming forward to report to us. And also we recognized in some of these reports after doing some interviews that there were some tactics used by Mr. Rines in the way he was leveraging them to make payment to him, which would also further their resistance to contact law enforcement.
Lieutenant Allen hopes by this story getting out, more victims will be comfortable speaking out.
We anticipate there are potentially a lot more out there that just have not come forward.
Now, Ryan's next court date is scheduled on July 7th. Now, police here say that if you do find yourself being a victim of rental scam, you just need to do your research. If you have a question about a home being legitimate, you can call your local tax office. They also say look out for red flags like communicating with the real estate agent only through email or text. If you feel like you have a complaint or if you are a victim of rental scams, police are urging you to call them or Crime Stoppers. Live in Winston-Salem, Aaliyah Sims, Fox 8 News.